So hey, what's up, guys? This is Monu here again in front of you. Hope you all are doing great. Today I'm gonna discuss a very important topic, and that is mostly asked by my co-learners, and a lot of people ask me about this. So today I'm gonna tackle that topic. Basically, it is not a topic; it's an experience. How did I get to learn this language this way? How did I, you know, get this fluency? So today I'm gonna discuss everything about that, what actually I did and what are the major steps that I took. So I'm gonna tell you, not waste even a single second, and right, just jump into the topic and just jump into the video. So basically, today I'm going to tell you about my journey, what exactly I did and how did I get this fluency. So basically I have jot down this about my the step that I have taken. I have jot down that you can on a newspaper, like you can see over here. I'm just coming closer, but just I'm just I just written down all the things, all the steps that I have taken for my spoken journey. So take I'm gonna tackle one by one. So the first is listening. If you will not listen to anything, then how would you be able to familiar with the language, that this is the situation and these are the things that I am gonna say this way. So you will have to start listening. Just suppose I'm gonna give you an example of your childhood. How did you get to learn your mother tongue? Basically, just after your birth, you were not able to say even a single word, and after 2 years or 3 years, you listened a lot. You were not able to say even a single word, but you listened a lot. Your mind was grasping the things. Okay, so that's what you are supposed to do, in English language as well. You will have to start listening to anything which is in English as much as possible. So this is the main thing, and this is the like major step. If you won't listen to anything, you are not going to speak at all. So you will have to start listening anything, whatever, what suits on you, and what and what is matching vibe with you, and you feel I'm understanding 80 to 90% of this stuff, then definitely you can go for that. So start listening as much as you can, because this is the only thing, this is the first step you are gonna take for your English fluency. Sorry for that. Basically I have turned off the fan, otherwise you would be disturbing. Otherwise you would be feel disturbing. So that's why I have turned off the fan. The voice of the fan would be coming in the video, so that's why. Okay, let's jump to the topic where we have left off. Okay, so I was talking about listening. So you will have to start think sorry listening in English. Just try to listen simple videos. I'm not saying that you will have to listen to native speakers, American Britishers. No, definitely you are not gonna do that, and you won't be. Even I am not able to listen to them properly. They speak too fast. This is their native language, and as we are very comfortable in our mother tongue, in Hindi language, we are very comfortable in that. And if we talk about like Americans, do you really think would they be able to speak our language Hindi? No, they are not. you know and we speak very fast our mother tongue, and so do they. Okay, so that is what you will have to do, and this is the major step that you will have to work on. So now moving to the next major step, and that is self talk. If you have start listening, then the next move that you are going to take, you are supposed to do, is self talk. You will have to start self talk, talking to yourself, like just start narrating your day. And like today I woke up this time, and I did my breakfast this time, and now at the moment I'm gonna do that, and a lot of things are there that I'm gonna do that. So you'll have to start self-talk. Just suppose you know our mind is always thinking about anything, about anything we don't know. And just suppose you are gonna study for 10 hours, so just say this in English, not in your mother tongue. Say this in English, like i'm gonna uh, I'm gonna study for 10 hours today. Okay, so you will have to start self-talk, and it's very important because there is a fact about our mind that our mind doesn't differentiate between the real situation and the imaginary one. Do you know, if you will start self talk, your mind will perceive it as a real situation, as a real talk, because our mind doesn't define, our mind doesn't differentiate between the real and imaginary situations. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example on this. Like, just suppose I'm talking about a lemon, and I'm squeezing that, and you are thinking of that, like someone is squeezing the lemon. Then you will notice mouth watering, like you will notice water in your mouth, that your your mind secretes the like saliva, so it happens, but actually in real, we don't have any lemon or something like that, but your mind thought of that. So this is the main game. You will have to start self-talk, and definitely you are going to see massive change. Just suppose you are walking on a road, and so you can describe the things, whatever you experience. So okay, I think this video would be a little bit long, so please stay tuned, because this is very important to know what exactly you have to do. Okay, so the next thing that I am gonna take, that is thinking in English. Sorry, thinking in English. You will have to start thinking in English, because now our mind is designed or programmed according to our language, our mother tongue. We have this habit of translating everything. you know I don't know whether it's good or bad to say, but our education system is very bad. We were taught English as a subject in our school for almost 12 years. We have completed our schooling for 12 years, and you know but we didn't speak that particular language. English was used there as a subject, but we still are not able to speak this language. So it means we were taught like as a translator, like translate this sentence in English. Like they would give you the sentence in English, sorry, in Hindi, and you will have to translate that in English. So this was the thing. So you will have to overcome that, because this is the you know like wrong, the most wrong method till now, I guess. So you will have to start thinking in English. Sorry for fumbling, sometimes it happens because I'm myself a human being. Sometimes it happens, please don't mind it. Okay, so how you can start thinking in English? You will have to start naming the things. Just suppose you are sitting at your home, just look around you. There are lots of things, like there's a fridge over there behind me. There's a like a mirror, and there's a like cupboard. There's a painting, there's a wall clock over there. You will have to start naming the things. That is very important. You will notice massive changes in your communication skills if you will start thinking in English, and that is the perfect way to get fluent in any language. You will have to start naming the things and gradually increase. How do you do that? You will have to say these kind of things in sentences, like, this is the fridge. I'm gonna take out a bottle from the fridge, and I will drink it. So start, definitely you will get a lot of changes in your communication. So start thinking in English. This is one of the most uh, important aspect of a language learning. Okay, of language learning. So now I'm moving to the next, and that is change. Okay, definitely you would be using a lot of a lot of social media application like Instagram, YouTube. Definitely you would be using. You have to change your feed, because even myself addicted to Instagram reels and YouTube shorts. A lot of things are there. Most of the time I scroll because now human are beings are addicted to technology to higher extent. So if you are like use some social media application, then definitely it is gonna play a vital role in your communication skill, and it will give a boost to your language learning. What you have to do, you have to change your feed. That is change your feed into English. Like the reel you are watching right at the moment should be in English, not in your mother tongue. Your mind will gradually start grabbing the things in English, and it would be your habit gradually, and eventually you will be sounding like yeah, you will be sounding like yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit confident. Now I'm able to understand what the exactly written on this meme page or something like that. So definitely you would feel confident, and definitely you would be listening to English, uh, you know along with the watching a reel. You would be listening to that as well. So that's what you are supposed to do. Please do it. Definitely it is gonna play a vital role, and change your setting in your phone into English. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna tackle, that is start recording. You will have to start recording. That's what I'm doing right now. You don't know, when it was my first time I started recording myself, I felt fumbled a lot. Like I was fumbling. I felt very nervous. Words were not coming out of my mind. And I was thinking like, no, this is not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So, but I tried. I pushed myself. And today, now, right at the moment I'm sitting over here in front of you, I can say that I have overcome that hesitations, that fear of judgment, that fear of camera. You will have to start recording yourself, because when you start recording yourself and post these videos on any social media application, suppose on YouTube. So you have one thing in your mind that someone is gonna watch it. Then that's the real, that's where the real game begins. Your mind perceive it like someone is gonna watch this video, and you will fumble a lot. Initially you will fumble a lot. you know what, I believe most of the learner think like they are able to speak when they are alone, but when it comes to speaking in front of someone or in front of the camera, they get freeze. Why it happens? Because they are not habitual to this situation. We'll have to force ourselves to you know expose ourselves, you know to uh, put in that kind of situation which is uncomfortable at first. So you will have to start recording yourself, and gradually it would not happen in just 1 day or 2 days. It would take months, definitely, to get fluent or to get comfortable with the camera. So you'll have to do this. You'll have to start recording yourself and post these, and keep it in mind that I'm gonna post this video on YouTube. So definitely you would have a fear of judgment in your mind. You would have, definitely. And that's where the real game begins. That's where the real fluency begins. If you have something they're in mind of like people are gonna judge me, and after seeing my video, so definitely you would have that in your mind. So start recording self. I think this is time. Everything I have covered, these are the things that I didn't read even anything from any book. I didn't write anything. I didn't you know talk to anyone. Basically there were some application where I used to talk, not consistently, but sometimes there was some application, but there were lots of people who were misbehaving and abusing, so I thought, just leave it and start recording myself. I, in my point of view, self-talk is far more better than speaking to a person over a phone call. You know, if the person is familiar with you, and whether it is your cousin or your colleague, then definitely you can have conversation with them. But if the person is unfamiliar with you, then you don't know what they are actually gonna say to you, and they will ask you about your introduction and about your native place, where do you live and what the hell you are doing. So they will ask only these things. So I think, in my opinion, self-talk is far more better than this. Okay, I think this is the time to wrap up this video, and hope you guys got some good points from this video, and if you will apply them in your day-to-day conversation, you will be sounding way too natural. And one thing that I am gonna talk about at the moment, that you know don't be so obsessed with the language, like this is the language I'm gonna learn at any cost, because it's a skill. It takes time. You'll have to allot time to it. You'll have to push yourself, like, oh my god, what to do. And don't rely on any kind of books, because books are not gonna help you anymore. Because if you will read a book, you will be a good reader. If you will write something, you will be a good writer. But if you will speak, you will be a good speaker. That's the game, because our mind will focus on that particular thing, you where you are giving your energy. It depends on that. You'll have to think about that. Okay, so let's wrap up this video. If I forget any point, then let me know in the comment box. So okay, I will be there in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.